We're rolling episode 35 retake. Sponsored by Valleywide Glass. Our boy Kevin is the man trying to spread jiu-jitsu, trying to put his workers in jiu-jitsu, putting his brother in jiu-jitsu and spreading it. He realizes it helps a lot.
Kev's a fucking man.
So thanks, Kevin. Well, we recorded a good-ass podcast yesterday, and our damn Zoom, the batteries ran out, and it shut off, and we lost the files. So we got to record again. But not a big issue. How you feeling, Sean?
I'm feeling it's Thursday. I'm feeling a little bit tired from the week.
I'm tired too. I had to spar Benson for his first round and his third round yesterday, but felt pretty good. It worked out good. But we just got back from our Paul Chek trip in San Diego. San Diego is fucking sweet. I didn't know it had trees in the wilderness. Oceanside, the beach was fucking sweet.
Where was it? We stayed in Candido's. God, that place was sweet. The Airbnb was so sweet. That was a good pick you got there. Wasn't too far from Paul's either.
Yeah.
The air out there was pretty fresh. Wasn't
fucking super fresh, dude. I swear that right by the ocean makes it pretty fresh, I think.
Fuck, the ocean was sick. A little scary.
It was sweet. And then, so we went there, got settled at our Airbnb. And then the next morning we went to Paul's house, and I was fucking nervous going to Paul's house. I've never even been around, I guess, someone, you say, that powerful of a human, I feel like, mentally and everything. So I was fucking nervous driving up there. Were you?
I was a little bit nervous, yeah. I feel like I was more nervous for the Rogan podcast for some reason, because I knew it had more, like,
viewers.
It was like, oh, shit, this many viewers.
Yeah.
But Paul, right when you met him, was just like, we're
man.
Best friends now. No, but it was sweet. Right when we met him, it was just like, I don't know, just like me and you hanging out.
Yeah. And I was hoping it would be that way, and it was that way. And I think I was a bit nervous for it because all the people he is always talking to and being around and inviting over are such smart fucking people. True. And I'm like, God, we're just a couple dildos.
A couple fucking dildos.
But he loved us. We were talking about fucking eating puss, smoking bags within 5 minutes.
He loved his bag of smoke.
Every chance he get, he had a volcano vaporizer. Every chance he get.
Let's get a bag of smoke going.
Yeah.
So when it wasn't marijuana most of the time, it was tobacco and a couple other things.
Organic tobacco and some different herbs, huh?
Yeah.
It was sweet. So as soon as we got there, knocked on the door, he opened it up. He said, "Welcome." And it was in this house in the Escondido, in the mountains, like up on a mountain by itself, looking over a lake. Crazy huge surroundings, and he opened up his garage and he has this pimp ass like home gym.
It's it's four garage doors just full of a full gym.
Like full fucking gym. Then he gave us a tour of the house,
which is his office, which was pretty weird. Not weird, but I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was his house too. It's his office, I guess, which is pretty cool. And then we got to drink some of his water that he charges with rocks.
That he gets from the spring not too far away from his house.
Gave us a tour of the house, and then he ended up doing an Instagram live. And we were just hanging out, walking around, hanging out. And then what did we do after that?
And the girls came with us. Danny and Mariah came, which was fucking awesome.
I loved having the girls there. That was really good. And then we had a nice little drum session to get in sequence with each other because we have to go. He wanted us to take us outside for a little workout stacking rocks, and we stacked rocks, fucking huge 250-pound rocks easily in our socks and shoes. So we got in sync with the drums. Boom, 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 and they were badass. Stacked the rocks. That was pretty tight. Came in, got a shower. Yeah. Penny fixed us a bunch of snacks.
Penny, his first wife, cool as fuck.
Yeah, I
was excited to meet her too. She was awesome.
She fixed us up a snack, a bunch of organic veggies.
That salmon was so good.
Cheese.
Fuck, that was good.
Yeah, that was really fucking good. And then, what did we do after that, after we ate our snack? We ran out of time. He
loved chit-chatting, too. Just, like, hanging out, chit-chatting. Yeah. Like, we'd stand in the kitchen with a bag of smoke for fucking 30 minutes, just talking.
And I think a lot of people, like we said, go and hang out with Paul and try to act professional. And, oh, that's Paul. I'm going to act professional and do everything right. But we were just ourselves talking about random fucking shit.
She loves talking about chicks.
And it turned out to be pretty fucking fun.
She said, what's your favorite meal? He goes, pussy.
Yeah. We hung out from 10 a.m. to like 6 p.m. We didn't even have time to record his podcast.
We left at 7.
7?
We left at 7, yeah.
Penny fixed us a dinner. We had chicken, potatoes. For dessert, we had some fruit and some coconut bliss ice cream. Overall, that dude's house, he's got like thousands and thousands of books. So any subject you really like, important subject you talk about, his mind just goes off because he knows all that stuff in such deep detail that it's like, holy shit.
Well, he emailed Tim after and he said, God damn it, I shouldn't have smoked weed before the podcast. I'm sorry. Because he just fucking went off. Which was fine, but even he was like, damn it, went off so much.
Especially because he went off in such deep detail that I think it lost a lot of people. And he apologized. He said, when I smoke that weed, my mind just goes off and I can't control it. And he apologized. So we'll go out and record another one.
But for you guys that did listen to the beginning of it and that kind of turned it off, maybe you didn't, but if you did, listen to the second half. It gets we talk a little bit more, but
yeah, the first half when he talks about the soil and all that stuff, he gets a little deep and loses people. Yeah, but the second half, I think you'd like more
for sure. But all around, that was a 10 out of 10 trip. I wasn't like wanting to come home really. I was like, God, I kind of want to stay just for a couple more days.
Yeah.
Usually on trips, I'm like, all right,
let's go.
Ready to get home. It was just so peaceful out there. Like if we had the pups, I wouldn't have I could have been out there. I don't know. It was just
it was
so nice,
fucking relaxing, and see a guy at that level, see how he lives. He let me look in his fridge, check out what's in his fridge, ask him any question in the world we wanted. It was pretty cool.
And a little rundown on Paul. He's 57. He's got a 40-year-old son, a 3-year-old son, 2 wives, and a baby girl that's about gonna be born within the next I don't know how many months, but. He's 57, and he was lifting up rocks that Tim and I probably couldn't have lifted up together, stacking them. Yeah. The
fucker
beast.
was jacked. And think about it, how many 60-year-olds do you see and be like, damn, I want to be like that guy when I'm older? You probably, I don't know any. Yeah. I don't know any. Usually most 60-year-olds are sick or negative or super broken down. Their bodies are super broken down. Paul's had multiple fucking crazy surgeries, and that dude is healthy as fuck. He says and the way he was treating Penny, his first wife, they treated each other great. He just had good fucking energy. I was like, damn, that's cool. It's cool we have a teacher like that we can look up to.
So lucky. Goddamn internet.
Also at the Airbnb, we watched the fights. Fucking good ass fights, dude. Holy shit.
Both
Israel versus Kelvin.
Yeah, that fight was fucking so sweet.
I was like, Kelvin could beat him. I thought Kelvin for sure could beat him. But man, Israel showed how fucking badass he is.
Fuck yeah.
Both of them did.
Kelvin was getting that close from a couple of shots.
It's crazy. Kelvin's a fucking 170 or a little chubby 170 or 5'9", going against 6'4" Israel. Kelvin doing a good job getting in there and punching him, but that fight was fucking crazy.
And then after that fight, we're like, holy shit, we still have another fight. Usually it's not like that. Usually the heavy guys fight, and then it's over. Like the big guys fight, damn. But we're like, damn, now we get the fucking Max versus Dustin.
Jesus.
And how tough is Max? Dustin about put him away 30 times.
I don't get what's in fucking Max's head, dude. He's got such a good fucking chin.
Yeah, that was
It's crazy. Dustin Poirier, man, he's got to be up the top for the pound for pound now.
8 or some shit. But dude, he's how many fights? I think they said 22 UFC fights, and then he got a title shot. I think the only person that had more was basically like 24, 5 or 6 or some shit. But how crazy is that? And then Israel, this is his 5th fight or 6th fight.
I know, because Israel had his debut the same day you had your debut, right? I mean, the same kind of similar times.
Yeah, and he just kept fighting. I think he gets 5 or 6 fights in 14 months or some shit, which is so sweet.
But now we're getting some fucking good news coming.
Yeah, I can't say anything still. They're fucking yanking my nuts around, but it's good news is coming soon. That's about all I can say, but I'm definitely 100% fighting.
And there's an opponent in the fucking sights.
And we got an opponent in the sights, and we got
it's gonna be sweet, dude. All the fans are gonna be fired up once you announce
God, I posted that Reebok picture yesterday. people are fucking
Hate it.
cocksuckers.
I was reading it too. I was like, damn.
And it's getting worse the longer I don't fight. But it's funny because I'm gonna fight, and those same fucking douchebags will be like, "Can't fucking wait," and like,
Yeah, just like I told you too. It's funny because you can get 50 fucking good comments, and the one bad comment you just lock into, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And then you start thinking about it, and it pisses you off. But those same people, they see you at the grocery store, they're gonna come up, "Sugar, can I get a pic of you?" And they'll go back.
well, those same people, anybody that's writing hate online, they suck. Like I don't.
Yeah, it says something about how sad they are.
They're depressed. You
For
gotta
sure.
be. You can't be like fucking Joe Rogan said. You see, I don't know if he said it, but you don't see any successful people going and talking shit. Like
Yeah,
maybe
and
if you're fighting someone who you talk shit, but not some random person like, "Oh, you suck," or "You fucking something."
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
That's
they're
true.
sad, sick people.
That's true. I know. I was reading some of those too. I'm like, damn, those guys. And then you're gonna knock this next fucker out, and then it's gonna keep going.
Oh yeah,
you
the
could
hate
win your
doesn't
next
stop.
15 fights.
Yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, you're burnt out, or you're fucking getting easy fights, or whatever. TJ Dillashaw getting popped for EPO.
Yeah, that was
Poor guy.
I'm like, was surprised but not surprised. Like the way he looked and the way he.
Yeah.
I was like, that fucker not on. He was shredded.
Shredded, and his fucking nips are hanging off about 2 inches. I'm like, fucking gyno.
No shit, Gyno Dillashaw.
But I knew he was. I feel like I knew. Most people knew because the way the Team Alpha Male would talk about it. But it sucks now when his kids Google him later in life. They're gonna see like all that. He definitely was probably hiding it for a long time.
Well, Cody Garbrandt said in 2018, back in August, it must be that EPO, which what he got popped for, is going to your head. So they
Damn.
knew, and Cody said TJ was trying to get Alpha Male on it too.
Fucking crazy. That sucks. Imagine him waking up to that email.
I don't get how he went into the fights knowing like I'm on something.
Yeah, and
I just feel like-
you know, it was probably some doctor, some smart guy who's like, they don't test for it. They don't test for it, and it's going to up your cardio. It's going to up your recovery. It's going to up your sleep. It's going to up everything, and they don't test for it. And TJ's so competitive. He's like, I'm going to get that edge. I'm going to get that fucking edge if they're not testing for it.
Well, think about when Cody got dropped. Boom, he recovered so good. It was the end of the round, so he had that minute.
Yeah.
But who knows if he would have recovered that good.
That's 100% true, too.
That's probably so pissed with the fucking Henry Cejudo fight. He knew waiting for his EPO to kick in. I'm recovered.
I'm curious if he's going to come back.
2021?
2 years, but then he's been on that shit for how long now, so it's going to be...
He's only getting older.
It's going to be hard for him mentally to come back knowing he had that, and now he doesn't have it. It's going to do something to your head.
Gotta do something psychological. Psychological. Dude, how fucking fun is spike ball?
Yeah, dude, I was thinking about that last night.
I don't want to play.
We're
We're not playing enough.
I know.
I get upset when we're like, all right, we gotta start class. We'll get there about 30 minutes before, play spike ball with some of the students, like whoever shows up early. We'll have teams, 2v2, 3v3, and it's just not enough time. We need a full hour and a half.
It's fucking
14
sweet.
hours. Spike ball's fucking sweet.
It's I bet you like watching Danny doing jiu-jitsu, huh?
Oh god, Danny's done what, 3 practices now in jiu-jitsu?
And she's already getting really good.
She just naturally shrimps and like gets her posture up.
Strong
and gets
posture.
strong, and she's been doing CrossFit for a while, so she's like pretty strong. And she told me last night, she's like, I can't wait to go back. I want to do jiu-jitsu bad. Like,
When
loves it.
Stacy had her full guard, and Danny was standing up, walking her around, waiting for her legs to break.
Ah, dude,
was fucking
it's
sweet.
funny.
We talked about it last podcast. I didn't record, but I wanted to talk about it again. Once you get good at something, once you fucking get good at something, really good at something, whether it's like jiu-jitsu or whatever you get good at in life, you realize how much goes into getting good at anything.
Getting really
like
good.
really good. That's why I don't like saying, "Oh, I want to get good at that." I don't want to say that unless I'm gonna fucking commit to it and really get into it mentally. I'm gonna study it. Because once you get good at something, you know the equation.
It takes.
Yeah, how much it takes and how the levels of it at any little thing, whether it's ping pong or tennis or any sport.
Dude, ping pong would be fun to get.
But the same formula to anything, like consistency over time, and you'll get results.
That's always a good one. Yeah,
It's nice, but for people who've never really gotten good at anything, they don't know that. They just
Right.
think, "Oh no, I'm not good at that." You
True,
can be
yeah.
good at most. You can be good at almost anything you want if you just fucking stay consistent. Put the time in for sure.
Whew.
Yeah, it's cool now. Paul Chek. Now we got his fucking cell phone number. He's texting us and emailing us, and he's like, "I fucking love you guys." Gave us a little treat when we left. Like, I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
It was funny after we left. Me, Danny, Mariah, Tim get in the car, and Penny and Mono walk out. Paul's son, and she starts laughing, and she had a tear down her eyes. And I rolled down the window. I'm like, "Is something funny?" And she's like, "I just didn't think you'd be the one driving." Out of all four of us. So she thought that was fucking funny. And I'll get home, get $1,000 speeding ticket. And I was going 77 and a 55 in a construction zone with no
in the hub. We were in the hub lane.
No
too.
construction workers, no construction vehicles, no cones, no orange cones, a bitch ass flag on top of a little like speeding thing that said 55. That I didn't see at all, and the cop followed me for like 5 miles before he pulled me over.
And we saw the cop. Mariah saw the cop. She said, "Hey, oh, there's a cop." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. We're still cruising."
And this fucking guy.
I was glad I saw when the cop came up to the window. We were because I was like smoking in the back and shit, but I got my card. But I could tell as soon as the cop came up, I could just see in your face that you wanted to be lippy with them. And I'm just like, don't be lippy. Don't be fucking lippy because they're going to hit you with everything they got, everything they can find.
Bad. It sucks being able to whoop someone's ass and they have power over you. That cop had power.
It's weird.
It's the more I think about being a cop, just some average fucking dildo that got bullied in high school, I'm going to be a cop. And I have power now. I can arrest someone. I can give him. He can give me $1,000. I'm lucky like $1,000. That fucking still sucks.
Yeah.
But imagine someone that doesn't have $1,000 to give away to the fucking city.
$1,000 and they're struggling to make their bills. They're going bill to bill each month. Like, I need this paycheck because I'm not gonna make my bills. Now they got $1,000. Or if you were coming up as a pro and you didn't have money and you just got hit with that ticket.
Well, I did. Remember when I had my fucking... I got
the scooter.
It was like $500. But still, it's fucking like... That... I was not... There was people flying down that road. And that cop just wanted... And then he finds out I was wearing this wrestling shirt. And he asked what I did. And I told him. And then he's my buddy. Oh, what'd you have? And I'm like, dude, we're not friends. It sucks that... But it was good practice for me to see how much emotion got out of me. And I'm like, damn, I couldn't control that. I was way too upset. I was angry. I was mad. I still am. But fuck happened like a week ago. Yeah. And I still am. I'm like, fuck, that's a weakness. Being that upset about something that I can't change. Yeah. But it's fucking still when it was slap that fucking guy.
I know. It's a fucking pain in the butt.
And then I put my hand, which I totally get, because it'd be scary to be a cop. But I was just standing outside, like put my hand in my pocket, and he reached for my wrist and grabbed it real hard and pulled it out. He's like, I want to make sure I'm going home tonight. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Oh gosh, and there was literally no construction going on.
None, and it was a
There
Sunday.
was still construction cones, or whatever. But you already paid it.
I paid it.
I thought you'd go in first before you pay it.
I probably should have, but I was stressing me out
because she
so
probably
bad.
cut that in half.
The judge?
Yeah.
Well, but hey, can I get a couple bucks back?
But then they look in the car, and you're looking like 6'9" with face tats.
Yeah, my face tats probably don't help.
They automatically just judge that.
For sure. This kid's a fucking punk.
Yeah, shit. Overall, it was a fucking real fun trip, though.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to go back. We got to go back and get back on his
Well, yeah,
podcast.
we didn't even need to talk about that. We were supposed to be on his podcast, but like we said, we just talked the whole fucking time, like chit-chatted, and we didn't even get on his.
When we were stacking rocks, he brought out his timer. He set it for a half an hour.
And I told him, I'm like, hey, Paul, I'm having too much fun.
Keep going. And we stacked rocks for an hour and a half.
And he says, which was cool, he kind of uses a form of meditation. Anything that you kind of forget about time, you're in the now, because you got to be in the now. You're fucking stacking rocks and fall on you, and you're trying to figure out how to get this one on that and move it. It's like, that is a form of meditation. We're just so in doing what we're doing.
Yeah, it was fun. We did definitely lost track of time. It started being really fun stacking those.
I wish I could go to that cop and take $1,000 from him. You know what I wish what I should do? I'm gonna spend a whole week. It's gonna be dedicated to him. I'm gonna bring my phone. I'm gonna bring a nice camera. I'm gonna find him. Have you ever seen cops drive around here?
Yeah.
They fly in between lanes. They don't use their blinker. I'm gonna go record that, and then I'm gonna give him $1,000 ticket. I'm gonna write it on a piece of paper and pull him over.
That should be fun for you to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next week.
Let's do some episode 35 fan questions that we already answered, but we're gonna re-answer them. At Carrie PA17, what to do if you grab a chick's yum yum bags by accident while rolling?
Well, you look her in the eyes and you go in for the kiss.
And you say, yes, exactly. You look her in the eyes and go give her some tongue.
Just give her some tongue.
No, fucking that shit happens all the time. When I'm rolling with girls, though, like, obviously the girls are like, we're big guys, so you try not to be a fucking creep. I shut their gi so I don't grab their tits, but it happens. Just move on and don't be a fucking freak.
Yeah, don't.
That's it.
If you grab like this, it's okay, but once you
start putting a little squeeze
into it, it's fucked. Unless they're like,
but I feel you. Fucking those titties. It's like
I can't even
put
focus
those tits
right
away.
now.
At Conman Skeezy, best cheap way to eat clean and not cheat on a clean diet.
Paul Chek's one of his last podcasts with that Joanne Rush girl.
Mm-hmm.
The book called Rocket Fuel on a Budget. Check it out.
I want to check that book out also. But yeah, she does. She says check it out. She says the food that you eat most, whether it's eggs, whether it's meat, make sure you eat that organic. Try to buy organic, whatever food you eat most. And listen to that podcast. That'll fucking help a lot.
It's crazy that 4 to 6% of the world's food's organic. That still trips me out.
Yeah, that's really crazy. I've been looking up like organic farms near us, and there's a few pretty good butcher shops around us too.
Yeah. Well, I've been just getting it's like pasture raised eggs. They say is the number one eggs, but they're the most expensive.
Mm-hmm. $5 a dozen.
$5-6. But I was like looking at that. I'm like, that's still like 50 cents an egg. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's worth it.
It's really and I always think when I'm eating this food, I'm like, dude, if I eat all this food, and it's what my body's made to ingest, what it's made to fucking be powerful. Just like she said in that podcast, most people don't even know what to do with all like creative energy. When you're eating good, treating your body good, you're gonna have a lot more creative energy than most people. Ideas about whatever your fucking goal is or whatever.
Just thinking right.
Yeah.
Just getting your brain to think right.
This misconception that the greatest asset to them is time. You know, we can't manufacture any more than 24 hours in a day. It's a finite commodity. But our energy, which is at the core of what we actually get done in any given time period, comes down to how much energy, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, that we can give to any time period. They're still not productive because they don't have the energy to be productive. They're sitting there more often than not, cognitively incapable of giving the focus they need to completing a project or to bring the creative inspiration they need to a project because they don't have the energy within their biological system to support that. So it's understanding, in my opinion, that energy is your greatest commodity, not time.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck, that whole podcast is so good.
It's really fucking good.
I'm almost done with it.
That chick has 110 acre of organic farms, and it's a cooking school.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's sweet.
It's fucking
Dude, did
really
you hear
sweet.
her say on that podcast that Australia's expensive.
Is it?
What do they call it? A bunch of celery? Is that what they call it? A bunch? Or
Yes.
$10.99.
God, that fucking...
Not organic. $10.99.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
That's insane. A bunch
And
of
she
celery.
was even saying most of the packaged food you buy, most of that's just as expensive as the organic food. But dude, if you get that book, How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy, and just go online and start to research it for yourself. Just try to do a little bit of research yourself. Like, it'll help you out, and then you can start learning about it. And you don't always have to ask, "Oh, what should I buy?" You can figure it out. You can figure it out if you want to figure it out.
And like you always told me, and then I heard Paul say it on that podcast too, if the ingredients is fucking long and you can't read it, it's not good for you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty fucking easy.
It's crazy how much he talks about sugar and how it's just it's super fucking addictive, and how sugar's in everything, and how there's 60 different words for them to hide sugar on an ingredients
that they
list.
know of right now.
Yeah, 60 different ways that they hide sugar on an ingredients list.
Fucking
It's like,
crazy.
God damn it.
She said you need to basically be a chemist to understand some of those fucking
God.
things.
It's weird. All the people listening too. Imagine if you ate perfect for your body. How would your brain feel? How would your brain feel? Like, maybe you wouldn't be as snappy as usual, or be pissed off, or super groggy and just not motivated? I don't know. It's a good question. I've asked it on other podcasts.
That's how I feel if I don't drink caffeine.
At Nick Ovenesian, would you rather come loudly every time you fart, or fart loudly every time you come? I'd probably... It would suck because, like, you're with a chick, you're fucking, it's some hot sex, you're looking to bust, and you just let out a nasty little toot.
I would fuck her good and say, I gotta go to the bathroom. And
No,
then just go in the bathroom and go.
And then come in the... And she's like, you all right in there?
I'm like, I fell.
Yeah, it's just the door squeaked when I fucking opened it.
God, I'd just turn up to something loud. I'd be like, we have to have sex with loud music.
Come every time you fart, so I'll probably do the second one. At Austin _siege. Biggest takeaway from Paul Chek?
Biggest takeaway from Paul Chek. I think it was...
For me, it was like that he's just still a normal guy. It made me feel good about what we're doing because we're eating a lot of the same foods he's already eaten, and he's just still a normal human. But it made me want to just step it up. Step it up. Step it up. He didn't have any negative energy. He didn't... I noticed, like, I brought up a couple names about people that I know he wasn't super fans of, but he didn't say anything negative. He wasn't talking shit. He was super positive. Yeah. Always wanting to help. And he just, I don't know. It was pretty cool being around that type of human. It was super fucking cool.
I think just made me want to be more spiritual, almost kind of like how he always talks to his great spirit. He can ask himself, should I eat this? Should I do this? Should I do that? He has like a clear message from his higher self. And that's from meditating and
deep mushroom trips,
yeah. So I think that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, truly knowing himself. Like I said, this fucking dude was shredded. Shredded. It was like, holy fuck. At S6DY T56. Advice for a teen finishing school that still isn't sure what they'd like to do in the future.
Just try a bunch of shit. If you have no idea what you like to do, gotta try a bunch of different things. What do you think? I might like dance. Go try a dance class.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And don't think too much into I have to go to college to be successful, because anymore that's changing. You can take all these online courses, like this kid that came to train with me in jiu-jitsu, his name's Sean. He's doing Paul Chek's HLC1 course. He's doing the XPT, the Gabby Reese course, and he's training with Brandon in Scottsdale.
No way.
Yeah, the one that was on our podcast a long time ago. So he's training with him weekly, and he's just spending his money to intern with Brandon, take XPT, the movement and breathing program. He's studying Paul Chek HLC1. I'm like, that motherfucker's 22. He's on a good ass path.
Yeah.
But going to college, don't be stressed. Like, you're 18 years old. Things are gonna change. Like, if you have a passion that you think you truly like I said, fucking commit to it. And you're gonna find ways to make money in it if you really master it. And you could pick something up today, anything you want, and in 10 years be making a living doing it.
And it's not like you have to make... I have to make $100,000 this year, else I'm not successful. You need to make fucking whatever gets you by that you can still go do what you love to do. If you make a fuck ton of money, sweet. But that's not the goal.
Yeah, because like I said, we asked your brother or asked most kids, what do you want when you're older? I want a big sick house, a sick boat, a couple kids. Like, it's this end goal. Like, you're gonna get there and be happy.
It's always what's next.
Yeah, what's next?
I got all this. Fuck.
Maybe I'll get a 4-wheeler. That'd make me happy.
4-wheeler would be sick.
get a 4-wheeler, you're burnt on the 4-wheeler. What's next, though? As soon as you catch yourself searching things online to buy just because you're bored, it's like, fucking go read a book. Start figuring out shit, like real shit. Read a Eckhart Tolle book or that kind of stuff and really learn about yourself and really learn about... That's what I liked about Paul. He really just teaches you about what's important.
Mm-hmm.
HLC 1, I don't know how much it is because he ended up hooking us up with it. But it talks at the beginning. It talks about what your dream is. And a dream can be a goal or that you set or whatever. And he talks about different steps you're going to take to get there. It's fucking sweet. Paul really helps you figure it out in HLC 1, a good plan.
Breaking down a big goal and having little goals in between to keep you motivated, to keep you, I want to do the next one. What am I going to do next? So that was cool. I like that.
Dude, and my biggest regret is going to fucking school because I'm still paying off these goddamn loans. School pisses me off. You don't
as much
need
as that
school.
cop pisses me off.
I'll trade you, brother.
I'm good, brother. Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah, and advice for that high school kid: don't jump into school and think you need to figure it out within the next couple of years, because you don't need to figure it out in the next couple of years. Even if your parents say so, you need to have it figured out what you want to do. They're wrong.
They are, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing either. They don't have any idea. Like,
How many
you want to end up like your mom and dad, exactly what they're doing right now? Most people would say, oh, fuck, no. Like,
Yeah.
don't listen to them. Listen to them. They care for you, but you got to be careful who you listen to.
For sure. For sure. And how many people, when you were 18, you'd look up at people, they're driving a nice car, they had a nice house, they had a wife, and you think, oh, they're pretty successful. You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. You have no idea how good their communication is, or how snippy they are, or if he's fucking around with another woman, doing that kind of shit.
Yeah. I want to say this real quick about cops and stuff too. Like, those motherfuckers are badass. The ones that say, like, there's people that if someone gets in a wreck right there, cops are first on the scene helping. Like, that's fucking. Yeah. I definitely was talking bad, but I was thinking about that the other day. Like, cops and firefighters and just people that's their jobs to like help other humans. That is fucking cool.
And we're thankful for it.
Super thankful, because I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want, if someone was laying on the ground out there, I'd be like, somebody go.
God.
I would be freaking out. Like, that's their job, and that's fucking cool as fuck that there's people out there like that. So I don't want to just be negative about that.
Yeah, super thankful for cops, because it'd be a tough job seeing people.
It would be
at sometimes their lowest point every day. It'd be exhausting. And then people that aren't thankful for you, they're just like, oh, fucking cop, just writing tickets. Be like, yeah, if a robber comes to your house and you're stuck or something happens, who's the first people you're calling?
Exactly.
Is fucking cops and 911. If your house starts on fire, you're calling for help, and they come.
So they are good dudes. I take that back. Sorry, Officer Douchebag.
At Tyler Platten. Has Connor gone too far with the talk bringing up religion and spouses?
So you didn't get to see him tweet, your wife's a towel. I don't know if the picture, I don't know, because when I saw it, it was deleted already. He deleted it.
Oh, he did.
After he had like 12,000 likes or something. But I don't know if he tweeted it with a picture or if the picture was just like on like a meme thing. Because there was a picture of Khabib with his wife with a towel. Like it looked like a towel over her head. But so that's kind of what that question's about. But I don't know. Beetle, how many dogs have you fucked in the last 5 years? 37. Wow, Beetle.
Yeah, 2 of them were your fucking little sons.
My son's pounded that buzz. But anyway, I think he's taking it a little far, but watch. If they rematch, it's going to be the biggest fight ever again, and it's going to be huge, and they're both going to get even more rich, and unless something serious happens, like someone dies or goes to hospital, or that's when it gets crossed. It's still fucked up, but it's still just words. Like, you can't let words get to you that bad. Like, tickets, you can let that shit get to your head straight up. But words? No. I don't know. I don't think it is fucked up, but it is just words. If it's different. If Keith tweets that and Khabib laughs it off, like, haha, whatever, dude. Or if he's like, what? My wife's not a fucking towel, and freaks out. It's like, it just depends how you take it. Just like negative comments on fucking Instagram. It's like, if they piss you off, then that's your fault.
Yeah, it probably is. I guess a little too far bringing people's wives into it, but he's just wanting to fucking piss him off.
Yeah, he's doing good at
That's
it.
his fucking goal, but.
Straight up. Huh.
And the shit talking, everyone's like, God, you don't need to talk shit. You don't need to. Dude, how many people want to watch Colby fight now? Just to watch him lose. Like,
Yeah.
and he's probably going to make a fat payday. And Dustin Poirier is a fucking animal and a cool motherfucker.
Well, I think.
And people will probably want to watch him fight.
I
But
think
not
so,
as
too.
much.
Well, I
don't
think there's just different personalities. There's people like that talk shit naturally. There's people that don't really talk shit, and there's kind of people that are more humorous about it, like Ben Askren, talking shit in a funnier way. Just
Yeah.
People like Connor, he does it in a funny way and a like kind of mean way. Then there's people that just don't like talk shit. It's just different personalities, and it's in the fight game. So
Yeah.
if you talk shit, fucking you're gonna go fight anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't. If you talk shit, it's just you.
Yeah, for sure. And, like, Colby, I don't think that's Colby.
No, that's
But
a persona. I think
it's a persona.
everyone knows that.
Yeah, for sure. But still, people are playing
People tune
into
in.
it.
I'll fucking tune in to watch Colby fight
sure.
100 times.
At
100%.
Tyler Platten, would you rather only box and not BJJ, or only do BJJ and never throw a punch?
100% BJJ.
Boxing's sweet. I love boxing. I started boxing and wrestling at the same time, but jiu-jitsu, it's like you don't have to leave with headaches. You're fucking jiu-jitsu and the gi especially, it's so complex. You never can stop learning, and you're not going home, like I said, with a fucking headache. Boxing's super cool too. It's its own art. It's super cool and super fun. I love it, but definitely jiu-jitsu. At Kawana Wana, would you eat sugar if you all got stuck on Andy's Island like the brothers on the soccer team? I'd probably, like I said, I would not want to eat his fucking rough, lean meat. I'd want to eat my marbled, nice little bit of fat on my meat, and I taste good.
I guarantee I'd taste better.
So I'd rather cut up fucking piece of my thigh. I don't know. Maybe I'd fucking eat his arm or something.
Dude, if you ate it, you wouldn't be able to handle how much energy you have eating me.
Ugh, my gut wouldn't digest it.
It doesn't
At
digest
JJ
sex.
Marshy, Sugar, how do you feel about Brandon Davis call out? Does the fight interest you?
Oh yeah, I've been called out by, I think I was trying to count, there's 7 people since my last fight. 7 people. I want to know anyone else that's been called out that much. Maybe Connor.
Yeah.
7 people less than a year, or a year's fucking a lot of people to get called out by. But the Brandon Davis, he's not the opponent I have in mind. I don't think he's the one I'm fighting next. So, but somewhere down the line, I'm sure I'll fight probably majority of the people that have called me out.
Well, and like I said earlier, like, the people who are calling you out, they're smart for calling you out. Because you're so young. In a few years, you're going to be a champion. And if they can get a hold of you while you're younger and not experienced and get a win over you, that's going to set them up for a big fight later down the road. So they're smart for calling you out. That Brandon Davis, someone said, I think he used to be like 250 pounds or some shit and dropped down to 135.
Because he fought Zabit. That's how I knew.
145. And I could be wrong, but I thought I read that in an article.
Huh.
At Jake_Elford, what would you do if you felt you were getting anxious? And how do you make time to work out?
What? Anxiety's gayness. Taking my dogs on a walk, I find that always kind of just like after I get back from the walk, I'm always like, all right, the cold or working out.
That's good. That's good.
Just breathing, but
Yeah, being anxious. I'm lucky, like I said. Yeah, I said I'm pretty fucking even keeled, but still I get anxious a little bit. But I know what I need to do to get rid of that anxiousness. I've fucking done meditation long enough. I know how to like get some good, nice, deep breaths and like bring me back to the present moment and not think about what's ahead or just get anxious. And a lot of times you're probably getting anxious because you're fucking surfing your phone for 3 hours and then you get off and you're like, God, fuck, everyone's doing something and I'm not.
dude, yeah, I find I can definitely tell if I'm like the last fucking, I don't know, 3 months, 4 or 5 months. I've been off my phone so much less, and I still feel like I'm on it too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
me
that
too.
shit causes anxiety, even if it's not like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. some are just staring at the phone and just swiping up, knowing you're not doing anything. It's just fucking like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's crazy. And you don't even need a home gym. There's so many body workouts you can do. Go fucking look up a body workout, just a body workout with some squats, some push-ups. After that, go take a freezing cold shower and some deep cold breaths, and it'll probably change your mood.
Or if you can handle Eckert, throw on some Eckert. I've been listening to the last 2 nights, and it fucking just makes me more conscious of being present all day. And that makes my anxiety already go away, just being present. But he's like, right when you realize you're not present, you become present. You're like, I'm not present.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then, I told you yesterday, I got to look at my notes because it was fucking, I was too goddamn high to remember it, but I had to write it down. Inner freedom from external conditions. That goes back to my speeding ticket, something I have nothing to deal with, and it's still firing me up inside. So that's something I got to work on, and I know that, and it's all that. I don't know if you ever master that.
Inner freedoms from external conditions too, and that brings back to how your parents raised you, and all those little fucking habits you have from how your parents raised you that you might not even know you had. That was a cool. That's a cool little saying.
That's a good one. Inner freedom from external conditions. I remember I was writing that down and I was high as tits. And I was like, I'll remember that. And then I don't know what. I was like, there's no way I'm fucking remember that. I actually want to tell you, so I was like, I gotta write it down.
That's good. How to make time to work out? Like, well, we kind of have to work out for what we do. Constantly got to try to work out and kind of improve. But if you don't have anything to work out for, it would be hard to work out. But on a Sunday or whatever, write that shit down. It makes it easier for me when I wake up in the morning. I write what's on my mind. I write my goals for the day, whether it's, a podcast. I'm going to record a podcast today. I'm going to train, and then I'm going to teach. And then I write down the things I'm thankful for. But write it down at the beginning. Say, I'm going to work out twice this week. I don't give a fuck if I don't feel like it. I don't give a fuck if the worst things happen. I'm going to make time to work out twice. And if I don't, then I'm a fucking bitch. I'm a bitch and I'm not in control of my life at all. I might as well go get a job at the local gas station and just sit there and work. Because if you can't write something down and say, I'm going to commit to that, and then your resistance is so bad that you don't do it, you ain't going to do shit. So write this shit down and say, if I write this down here, I'm going to do it no matter what. At Avery Kearney. If you could have one thing fall from the sky that isn't money, what would it be?
Organic food.
That's pretty good. One thing fall from the sky that isn't money? Oh, I don't know. Fresh puss?
Debit cards?
Yeah.
I guess that is money.
Get debit cards flowing down.
Some organic food just randomly falling.
That would be good. Organic snacks.
Organic snacks.
Fucking snack out. At Ryan Emerson, 26. What would you do if you first won the lottery?
Like you said, divvy it out would be the best part.
Yeah, I think the funnest part for me would be divvying it out, giving it to my dad, let him buy some things, give it to my brother, and all the people that I like truly think that are kind of part of my tribe and community. Get divvied it out, give them some money. But a lot of the people too, I'd enjoy giving them that money and them realizing, damn, I have money now and I'm still not fucking happy.
I'm still the best.
Because I still eat like shit. I still sleep like shit. I still have bad fucking habits that are making me not happy. It's not because I don't have money, which before all I was complaining about is, oh man, I don't have any money.
What about house? That would be sweet when Larry just divvied out, but just custom design the compound.
Dude, and you know what I'd want to do? I think I'd want to make the compound. I'd want almost like an on-it type gym on our
That'd be sweet,
on our
100%.
living facility. Everyone comes, all our team comes and trains jiu-jitsu.
That'd be so sweet. What's gonna happen?
It is gonna happen. If we write that down and that's our goal and that's our dream, it's gonna fucking happen. If we put our energy towards it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. Even a lot of the guys I was thinking about last night. I want to take pictures with them. A lot of the people that are part of our jiu-jitsu program heard it from the podcast.
That's so sweet.
And they're all in there trying to fucking get better and eat healthy, and we're all kind of on the same path, and I'm trying to help them. You're helping them a bunch.
Well, last night,
fucking sweet.
Like I said, I was like, damn. These guys all came from work. That's badass.
Yeah.
They're bad motherfuckers in their own right. Coming from an 8-hour day, 6-hour day, whatever they did. and then making it to jiu-jitsu. Like, I am like, fuck, I don't know if I want to go. But, like, well, I trained once hard as fuck today.
Yeah.
Like, what a pussy.
Yeah.
You
I
guys are
always
gonna
think
work
that too.
all
I'm like,
day.
these guys pay a membership for me to teach them, and they worked all day. When they guarantee after work, they're like, God, I could go home, sit on a couch, eat some snacks, not be sore, but they're fucking making the decision, come learn, get out of their comfort zone, and get better.
Yeah.
And I think they're all getting good results from it.
Oh, dude, they're all getting way better. You just see it. It's so sweet. And they're high after jiu-jitsu, like driving home and just being at home. Like,
It's fucking
I'm done
sweet.
with jiu-jitsu today. Yeah.
But with the lottery too, yeah, I'd whip up a sweet gym where we have our cold and hot plunge,
Our wall ball, our spike ball tournament. Oh,
a spike ball
I love
room,
spike ball, dude.
just a little mini spike ball room.
And it bounce off all corners. Oh
tight.
my god, I'm getting boner thinking about playing.
At Clayton's Life, what would you do if you saw a street fight in public or someone getting assaulted? I've seen quite a few street fights in the public, and most people don't know how to fucking fight. So they look like little pansies slapping at each other.
Ooh.
But I've also seen people get knocked out too, and I've been there to stop it.
That's good. I usually avoid that shit if I see if I'm like, oh fuck.
I don't mind being
I don't
a
wanna see someone
mediator.
get
Let them
hurt.
fight a little bit. I don't think if they start to get hurt, then you can step in and stop it.
Yeah. I just picture, oh fuck, his head's gonna hit the ground, he's gonna die every time.
Oh, you do.
That probably doesn't happen very much, but that's what I picture right away. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna die, and I don't really want to see that.
Depends if it's someone also getting bullied. Then I'll be happy to be there.
Yeah.
Say, come bully me.
Or if a guy's like he's slapping up a girl.
Yeah, come bully me, baby. Bully me.
Don't call him baby, probably.
No, bully me, baby.
Come on, baby, make out with me.
Exactly. Just act gay as fuck.
Hey, on kiss. I need snacks. I've been doing like since Paul's like every night veggies and hummus.
Fucking, it's good.
It's
isn't
so
it?
good. Some raw carrots, cucumbers, celery, whatever, and some
Yeah.
hummus. Boner.
Fuck yeah. At Killant, would you rather cut your toes off with scissors or never fuck for the rest of your life?
That would suck if that was actually like.
That's your choice.
I would
That's your
have to
choice.
get fucked up and cut my toe off. Wouldn't
With
you?
scissors, you have to saw the bone. I don't feel like I could do that.
Your pinky
I don't
toe?
feel like I-
My bitch ass
all of
pinky
them.
toe.
Cut your toes off.
He said, cut your toe off.
Oh, one toe.
See, look at this.
Dude, okay, yeah, that would be super hard,
That
and it would
would
be
be.
gay as fuck. But then 3 months down the road, you're good.
Yeah, I think even sooner than that, it'd be fucking. I would almost have to get fucking drunk. God, dude, that would suck having to actually do that.
What are we at for time, Jay? 47. What you guys like the new poster?
Posters.
Oh, this is a fan made this too. A fan made this from the reservation. I think it's Richard Baker. Sent me it. Beads, feathers, pretty tight.
Got my boss mug. I was feeling a little run down today. I didn't want to drink coffee because I didn't want that much caffeine. So I made a little yerba mate. Got some tea from that tea shop. Just like the straight
Leaves.
The leaves. Put it in my teapot. Made some tea.
I bet that's fucking good.
I finally pulled out my. Remember that bag of smoke I have? That it's not a volcano. It's called an extreme vaporizer or some shit. But God, I forgot.
Is it sweet?
It's so sweet.
Fuck.
It's just like it just blows a bag. Dude, that is the number one way to smoke weed because it cools the vapor down in the bag. Then when you smoke it, you're
It's
like,
not hot at all.
oh my
Fuck,
God,
need
I
to
wish I had
get
a
one of
bag of
those.
smoke right now. A bag of smoke in one hand and some tits in my other.
I need to get one of those. Dude, if we take a rip of that weed right now, we'll be chatting it up.
If I
That
think-
weed makes you just go. Like, I've been smoking a little bit before bed. I gotta quit because I lay in bed and my mind's just going off.
Ugh.
It's all good positive shit, but it's like, come on, shut her down. Let's shut
Yeah.
her down.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a rip and just chit chat a little bit for the fam.
Give him a little longer pod.
Yeah, well, I think if we just talk about some sweet shit, like, wanna know what's weird? What I was thinking about the other night is like your hair. It's just in your fucking skull. Like, you know, grass, you can pull it out pretty easy. Dude, think about what your
Oh, I know.
like. Is it just like a knot under your skull, or what? Is it? Just, I don't. What
Mine's
is,
red, dude.
is no way.
Mine's red.
That sucks. Mine's curly.
Yours is curly like my fucking bush right now.
Dude, your bush is not curly, is it?
It's not straight. Dude, you know what I was thinking too, though? It'd probably be good for us to get a puppy one more time.
Before a kid.
But yeah, and raise it again.
It would be hard.
I was looking. If you guys ever seen a Bernie Doodle dog, they're so fucking cool. And I want a Cane Corso, but I'm like, those big motherfuckers shed, but they're probably cool. But getting a dog that doesn't shed will be fucking nice, dude.
What I'm debating on right now
I already have a mini Cane Corso right here.
Okay, first of all, it's not a mini Cane Corso. It's a fucking cat.
It's a Chewini.
Ew.
No, it's not.
Anyway, I'm trying to think. I'm like, because right now I live on like the side of Union Hills, which is pretty main, like busy road.
Busy as fuck.
And it's loud, and I'm fucking annoyed. So I really, really want to sell my house and get a new one. But I really want to buy a plot of land, just get a mini house for now, or just live in a camper, and just
start building on
I'm
it.
just such a pathetic worker. Like, I couldn't build shit.
Yeah, but dude.
But I want to
we got those,
customize an old house.
We got a lot of Mexicans at Home Depot.
That's fucked.
Well, is it fucked?
I don't know because I don't know
because
if
that's what it is.
No, I don't know if they could build you a house. I don't know if it's legal.
Oh.
Like, I think you have to have state. Like fucking Dana was saying the other day. Just to get, you have to get things checked off in the state, and they might...
Dude, brother Sebastian, one of my jiu-jitsu students...
I don't think he build me a house.
He brought me to a condo that was completely fucking trashed. He's like, yeah, I'm going to fix it up. A couple weeks later, he redid the whole thing.
Seriously?
Yes. But, dude, even if you got a chunk of land, though, and start putting just a fence around it...
It'd be so
and then
sweet, dude.
It's just like you said, have an RV...
Well, because I remember being little, and thinking like, what the fuck? All these houses are the same. You go in, there's a kitchen. I want monkey bars.
Yeah.
I want, like, in my living room, I want a trampoline. Like, imagine if the trampoline was your living room. You could sit down still. And I wanted a slide that goes from my room upstairs into my pool with a little shower on the outside so I could rinse off. So in the mornings, go in my pool, rinse off. Just sweet shit, not just like a normal ass place.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Backyard,
Stripper
pimped out with
poles.
little fun things. That'd be sweet. It was funny being around Paul Chek's little kid, huh, Mana?
Mana, he was fucking cute little bastard. Blonde hair, blue eyes. How old was he? 3?
3. It was funny watching Paul interact with him.
It was, yeah.
It was making me laugh.
I was telling Danny last night, that's crazy. When Paul's 77, Mana's going to be 23.
That's so crazy. And 77, Paul's going to be healthier than most 40-year-old people.
I'm so curious. What if he's like 100, just like still lifting rocks?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that was a trip being around that dude. And some people he turns off. He turns off some people because he gets a little... He's such a fucking deep human that people are like, oh, that's hippy dippy shit. But look at some of his other stuff. Don't like just judge it and shut it off. Like I said, that dude's got like thousands of books in his house.
Thousands of lectures. He's traveled around the world talking about this stuff.
Yeah. Studied Osho, very in depth. Studied Osho.
What's that? I need to check out the.
I wanted to ask him about his 2 wives a little bit more. I wanted to ask, do you guys sleep together? Which I don't think they do.
Do they have their own house?
I don't know.
See, I wanted to ask those questions too, but I was like high, and I'm like, fuck, this is Paul Chek talking. I gotta listen. I can't interrupt.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too.
But
I want to see how they communicated and like how he worked it out from the beginning. Like, cause he was married for Penny for a while.
Penny seems like a smart girl, like a smart woman too.
Super powerful.
I'm wondering if Penny and Angie like love each other.
I bet you they do.
I wonder if it's like a sexual love though.
Probably not. Maybe though. Fuck.
Yeah, you don't know. Those are the questions.
It was cool how like, because Paul was married to Penny.
But
also how honest he could be with her and be like, you know what? Like he always talks about just being your true fucking self. Being your true self. Whatever you want. Don't, like, whatever you truly want and it's not hurting anybody or it's not a negative thing, like, you can get it. You should be able to get it. You don't have to abide by anyone's rules. You should be able to make your own rules for your life.
Yeah, totally.
If it's not hurting anybody.
I wonder
obviously.
he would even feel. I wonder if he would think that he could talk about that. I wonder if Angie and Penny have ever said, "Hey, just don't bring up that."
He said, bring me your deepest, toughest questions.
He did say that. He did email us that. That is true. God, I wish we could.
I wanted to hit like 10 more subjects with him, but he, like on one subject, he'd talk for half an hour. But he, like I said, he apologized because he was on that bag of smoke.
Dude, that was my favorite fucking thing. Every time he said it. I bet he said it 10 plus times. Let's get a bag of smoke.
Yeah, he liked it.
That was funny.
It was cool. That crystal yoga mat he had that heated up.
That was nice.
That really cool massage chair he had.
What about that fucking eagle?
Oh,
Or
that hawk.
I mean, that red hawk.
That was cool.
I've never seen one that close. There's this red hawk flying like decently close just by itself, like just floating in the wind. It was so, it was like peaceful to watch. I was just like, that weed is nice.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. It's going to be sweet. Mariah's first jiu-jitsu tournament's next weekend, and I'm pretty pumped about it for her.
I literally told Danny that this morning. I'm so jacked for watching Mariah and Stacy.
Yeah.
And who else is competing? Anyone else? Just
Taylor.
Mariah, Stacy, Taylor.
3 of the girls. It's an all-girls tournament.
Oh, it's a
for
girls.
jiu-jitsu.
It's Carla?
Yep.
Fuck yes, dude. I'm jacked for that. That's next Saturday, not this Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be cool to watch Mariah like win or lose. Well, she's competed racing horses. Danny never competed in one thing in her life.
She'll do good, I think. Just because during the live goes already, she's in there.
Yeah, she told. Yeah,
But it's how people deal with all the external.
Yeah.
Because you can go in as soon as the crowd's yelling, there's a referee there, there's an opponent you've never rolled with, and then there's all your people behind you, and you're like, oh, it's kind of stressful.
Yeah. I'm curious to watch these. That's gonna be so fun. Is it the same place?
Yeah.
What we went to?
So your mom's been staying with you for how long?
Oh shit. She's been there for 2 weeks, and then she leaves this Saturday.
And before, you never really even had a relationship with your mom, huh? You didn't really even know your mom had a personality. She was just your mom.
She was just mom.
She did her mom duties.
When I moved down here, we talked on the phone every once in a while. But I didn't. Now looking back, now that I know her, like I know her now, like I didn't know her at all, really.
Dude, how many? I always think about that. How many kids don't know their parents at all, and they just look at they can't be truly friends with their parents.
Dude,
and their parents are truly cool people. Their parents probably cuss, and they're into all the same shit. They're freaks just like we are, but no, you gotta act professional.
Yeah,
you gotta
because
act like
my mom's
I'm your
been
dad.
saying some funny shit. Like, she's way. I'm a weird motherfucker, and I'm like, okay, I see where I get it from. My mom's weird as shit too. I was teaching her how to floss, and she was doing it. I don't know if weird's the right word, but just like, I don't know.
Well, because think everyone's a weird motherfucker. Everyone's got fucked up thoughts in their head.
That's true. She's fucking funny though. I was trying to teach her how to floss. I sent you that video.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I think that's probably good. It's a full hour. That's good for the people. We'll see you next week. Episode 36. You can check out our pipes, Happy Valley Pipe Company. We're going to make a post about it here soon. I got to fucking get to that. Code Timbo Sugar Show, and you'll get 20% off the pipes. And our fucking podcast shirts will be out soon. We're going to plan on going to do every 3 months. Going to do like 40 shirts or 50 shirts and never make them again. So all our true fans and listeners can pick them up. See you next week.
Doses.